The Czech Ministry of Defense has formally approved the purchase of Leopard 2A8 main battle tanks, a milestone that propels the nation's strategic military modernization forward. Defense Minister Jana Černochová is set to present the plan to the government, committing the Czech Republic to join Germany's framework agreement with KNDS Deutschland GmbH and Company. KG. Once the cabinet grants approval, the framework agreement will be amended, and a binding order is expected to be issued in the coming weeks. Tanks are a crucial element of a heavy brigade. By acquiring the latest Leopard 2A8 models, we are honoring both our NATO obligations and reinforcing our national defense capabilities, stated Černochová. The initial phase involves procuring 44 command and combat tanks for CZK 32.76 billion, around 1.31 billion euros, including VAT, along with a CZK 1.49 billion, roughly 60 million euros, contract to adapt the tanks for domestic requirements, known as Bohemization. An additional CZK 5 billion, approximately 200 million euros, is set aside to cover inflation and currency fluctuations. This acquisition package includes advanced protection systems, integrated logistics support, spare parts, maintenance management, documentation, and crew training. Under the framework, the Ministry of Defense may order up to 58 tanks, depending on budget allowances, with the remaining 14 contingent on available funding. Plans are also underway to secure up to 19 tanks in specialized variants, engineering, recovery, bridge laying, and driver training, through separate agreements once Germany finalizes supplier contracts. Overall, the Czech Army is expected to operate between 61 and 77 Leopard 2A8 tanks across 6 configurations. Czech tanks will largely mirror the German Army's specifications, except for communication systems, camouflage patterns, national insignia, and mounted machine guns, which are addressed under the Bohemization contract with KNDS. Ammunition for military trials is also included in this separate agreement. Modern battlefields still demand the capabilities tanks provide, and they remain an indispensable part of a contemporary army. The Leopard 2A8's firepower, crew protection, and advanced technology will give the Czech Army a world-class defensive asset, said Chief of the General Staff Karel Rejka. This move follows the government's initial approval last June to participate in Germany's joint procurement initiative under the Common Procurement Agreement, CPA, which streamlines costs and administrative processes. The next steps involve signing the amended agreement and issuing the official order. Deliveries of the first tanks are scheduled for 2028, with subsequent shipments continuing through 2031. Collaborative procurement with Germany and other nations has lowered unit costs, providing pricing equivalent to the German army and avoiding the expenses associated with an independent purchase. Negotiations also include significant involvement of Czech defense industry partners. An industrial cooperation deal with KNDS will be formalized alongside the main contract, with at least 11 local companies participating. Domestic manufacturers will supply components, partially localize the supply chain, and contribute to production for other clients and life cycle support. Industrial cooperation is valued at a minimum of CZK 1.3 billion, around 50 million euros, potentially increasing to CZK 6.6 billion, approximately 270 million euros, if production extends to other markets.